Hey everybody, my name is Phil.
I'm Erika.
And today we're watching The Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 11. Let's dive in. You should be somber. You're thinking about killing this dude. Why are they punching
Oh. Wait, what happened? So they came. So they came back
with him, and they're like, Rick wants the night to think about it.
I barely knew those guys. I met them on the road. How many in your group? No. Come on, man. How many? 30 guys. We were never any place more than a night. Scouting? Plan on staying local? I don't know. They left me behind. I'm trying to cooperate. Start real slow.
I know. First. He's trying.
Later, just gotta rip it off. Okay. They have weapons. Heavy stuff. Automatics. But I didn't do anything. Boys shot at my boys. Try to take this farm. We go out, scavenge. Just the men. We found this little campsite. Man and his 2 daughters. Teenagers, you know? Real young. Real cute. But Daddy had to watch while these guys, And they didn't even kill him afterwards.
No.
They just made him watch.
Wow.
His daughters. No, but I didn't touch those girls. No, I swear.
Why did you share this story?
Yeah, maybe that one was an overshare. You could just try to say you were a good person.
Just say they were bad. But he wasn't even asking, like, what kind of people are they? He's like...
I'm sure he wanted to know.
Sure,
you never know. This happened before we... Before it's like... he started questioning... Yeah. I think maybe he was just, like, looking for transparency. So maybe this guy's like, let me just tell him everything I know at that point. Because look what he's doing to him. He's probably desperate and not thinking straight.
By the way, if you want to watch ahead, we're at least 4 weeks ahead on Patreon, so you can check that out there.
30 men. Got heavy artillery and they ain't looking to make friends.
The homemade arrows.
They roll through here. Our boys are dead. Our women, they're gonna wish they were.
Wow.
What did you do?
We have no choice. He's a threat. We have to eliminate the threat.
You're just gonna kill him?
We'll do it today.
It's settled after Dale says something. You know,
You don't want to do this. I know you don't.
you're not making good decisions, Dale.
But you can't just decide on your own to take someone's life. The group seemed supportive. Not because they didn't speak back. You didn't let them. There's got to be a process.
And what would that be? We can't call witnesses, go before a judge.
What, so he's automatically guilty by association and sentenced to death? You think about your son. The message that you're giving him. Think about Carl.
I am. We reconvene at sunset, then what happens, happens.
I need you to guard Randall. Protect him.
Why?
Rick's given me time to talk to the others, try and talk some sense into them. But if Shane finds out...
You think I'd just shoot the guy himself?
You know killing the boy had to be his idea. You're a civil rights lawyer.
Was.
Oh, really?
Fight with words, the power of ideas.
You really want to debate about saving a guy who will lead his buddies right to our door?
That's what a civilized society does.
Who says we're civilized anymore?
It's tough. I don't know.
Where are you leaning towards?
I'm not.
You're like exactly.
I just want to
fence.
see what's going on. Like what's gonna happen. I don't know.
Hello?
I understand what Dale's saying.
Can I get some water? Please?
I see both sides. Like I can see that playing out.
Which one?
Them keeping him alive and he ends up snitching.
Especially after all this.
It could go both ways. The fear of... I don't know.
It's grown-up stuff, all right? Just let us handle this.
That's tough, too. Even what you just said now. Those grown-up stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of has to live in a grown-up world now.
Like, that's the balance that you're always trying to fight.
Only child. He's the only kid. There's no Sophia to play with.
You buy into Dale Saab's story?
I told him I was with you on this.
You see what's happening, don't you? These guys ain't gonna go through with this. I'm telling you, they're gonna pussy out, and if they do, we're gonna have a big problem on our hands. Let me ask you something. Every time we have a problem around here, who you think's behind it?
Some might say you. Rick's the leader of this group. It's Herschel's farm.
I think we ought to change that.
Well, you'll lock them in a room and take their guns?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I don't know. That could get out of hand.
No, it won't. Okay, I won't let it. Listen, I don't want it. Okay.
I won't let it. I don't trust that for a second.
Herschel, he's all right by me.
And Dale?
Dad got a big mouth, but he's harmless.
What's up there? Oh.
Hey, man.
Hey. Sheriff guy. That's your dad? I like him. Yeah, he's a good guy. I can tell. You're lucky you still got your family. I lost
True.
mine. Hey, I don't know what people been saying about me, but I didn't do nothing. I was kind of worried. My camp, we got lots of supplies.
Is Carl gonna kill him?
Help me. I'll take you and your folks back to my people.
Oh.
We'll take
There it
good care
is.
of you. Keep you safe. Just gotta help me get out of here, okay?
Okay, now I don't trust him after what he's saying. I think they should just kill him at this point.
Okay? Come on,
What is he doing?
What the hell are you doing? What'd you say?
Well, what did you say? I will shoot you where you see it.
Shane, not
Open your
now.
mouth, huh?
Just ask Carl.
You like talking, man? You like talking?
Back off!
Get your ass out this door. Let's go.
What the heck is he doing?
He got valuable information though. Tell him.
Carl, that ain't cool, man. You could have gotten hurt in there.
I can handle it
I'll
myself.
tell you something. You do not go near him again. Do you hear me? A guy like that, he will say anything to you. He'll try to make you feel sorry for him. He'll try to make you let your guard down. You let your guard down out here, people die. Carl, quit trying to get yourself killed, man.
This group's broken.
Can you roll?
I'm better off fending for myself.
You act like you don't care.
Yeah, it's because I don't.
So live or die, you don't care what happens to Randall?
Nope.
And why not stand with me, try to save the kid's life? If it really doesn't matter one way or the other.
And Peggy for a desperate son of a bitch.
You cared about what happened to Sophia. Cared what it meant to the group.
Trigger word.
I know.
Torturing people? That isn't you, Shane. He's different.
Why's that?
He's just trying to get everybody
He's getting,
against him.
he's getting very outspoken about this
Yeah.
opinion.
Tell some story. How Otis covered him, saved his ass.
Oh, he
Showed
doesn't.
up with the dead guy's gun.
He doesn't believe it.
Rick ain't stupid. He didn't figure that out because he didn't want to.
Hmm.
It's like I said. Group's broken.
I like him.
Daryl.
I've said that many times. Yeah.
Baby,
Daryl.
Daryl.
Daddy.
Oh gosh.
You gonna hang him?
Why don't you just shoot him?
I know. What the heck? If you're gonna choose a
The
method.
nights are
Like,
getting colder.
the quickest
quicker.
way, yeah.
Is that really the best way to do this?
I know.
String him up?
I have no idea.
Oh.
My first time.
You know, we'll see Sophia again in heaven someday.
Hmm.
She's in a better place.
No, she's not.
Damn.
Heaven is just another lie. And if you believe it, you're an idiot.
Whoa.
You need to control that boy.
Carl, what happened?
Disrespectful.
Did he say something?
Something cruel about Sophia.
We'll figure it out. It's okay.
It's not okay.
I'll have a talk with him.
We'll deal with it if you can calm down so that I can.
Don't tell me to calm down.
No, I don't.
I don't need you to patronize me. Everyone either avoids me or they treat me like I'm crazy. I lost my daughter. I didn't lose my mind.
Did you talk back to Carol?
No.
She says you did.
I said it's stupid to believe in heaven. Because it is.
Well, just think about that for a minute. She just lost her daughter. She wants to believe she's still alive in some way.
But she...
Don't talk. You owe Carol an apology. You made a mistake. Fix it.
She also called.
Is
He
that
also
why
called her
you're
an
gonna kill
idiot.
that guy? Fixing your mistake? How are you gonna do it? Are you gonna hang him in the barn?
You just think about how you're gonna make things right with Carol. Don't talk. Think.
Just thinks about making it right with her. Doesn't actually do it. Doing what you said, Dad.
I leave it with Rick. But this is your home. I want him away from my girls. I don't care how. It's an execution. I don't want to know. But you
don't
can't
know.
stand by the sidelines. You're a man with conviction. But I've made too many mistakes.
Hmm.
Would you at least talk with Randall before making up your mind? No. I'll leave it with Rick.
He's not doing too well in his whole campaign here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's going too far out.
I know.
Like, Dale kind of said it himself, like, he's not built for this.
Hmm.
And he'll get killed quicker.
And he's okay with
So he is just spreading that to everybody else.
Is that an SS?
Yeah, I think so. Looks like it. Or
Cool.
Thunder. What's SS? What's SS?
Like Hitler's soldiers? The SS?
Oh.
Could. I mean...
Well, Merle had a Nazi tattoo, so...
Oh, did he?
Yeah. And super racist, so that kind of makes sense.
Did he just take Daryl's gun?
I don't see.
And then wander into the woods, of course.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing, bro? Well, he wants so desperately to, like... Oh my gosh, is this where Sophia
I
was?
know, it looked like it, right? They're not that close. Well, I guess they would have been close. Because Sophia had to have
Okay, this is
gotten
obviously
there.
not going to end well, right? I think he just, like, really
Wants to take
wants
one
to
out?
prove himself. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's, like, always telling him to be a kid.
But, like, what triggered that? Like, when did that start?
Well, I think gradually, right? He's always wanting to, like, be more involved. They keep shutting him down. Yeah, like, he's putting himself in these situations to try to, like, I don't know, be a part of it.
Yeah. People aren't going to be, like, even if he does something like take out this, they're not going to be proud of him.
No, but maybe they'll recognize, like, he really wants to.
You know who will recognize it? Shane.
Yeah, of course.
Right? He'll be like, okay.
Oh my gosh. Whoa, yo, is this a CGI or an actor? Because he's moving like...
Maybe a bit of both.
That's crazy.
I want to change your mind.
Are you serious?
I know you and I'll never see eye to eye on much.
I say that's the understatement of the year. Huh? But you deny we're in danger, Dale.
No. But there's a dozen of us, one of him.
30 of them.
Killing him doesn't change that.
Nope.
But it changes us.
If you convince them to keep this guy alive, then I ain't gonna say a damn word about it, okay? But I'm telling you now, man to man, you're wrong. And when this guy kills somebody, I ain't gonna need to say anything because that blood, that's gonna be on you.
Well, let me know if I can do anything.
Stay away from my daughter.
Where's your family from?
Korea.
Which part?
Immigrants built this country. Never forget that.
The north of the
My
south.
family came from Ireland. My grandfather
Oh.
brought this over from the old country. He passed it on to my father, who passed it on to me. I pawned it
Whoa,
to pay
that's
for a night of
legit.
drinking. I no longer remember. When we were in that bar and afterwards, I thought about a lot of things. If you become a father someday, you'll understand. No
Wow.
man is good enough for your little girl. Until one is.
And when that day comes, hell no.
Oh, I was gonna go a different
Before I
route.
change my mind about you.
You don't have to be the one to do it. Shane, Dale.
It has to be me.
Why?
I brought him back here.
Hmm.
Maybe I shouldn't have. I gotta keep these people safe.
So complicated and such a big risk keeping him there. Or letting him go.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Hey, man.
He just wants to get more familiar, maybe. Oh my gosh, please don't shoot the gun, though. Please do not shoot the gun, Carl.
He heard you. He answered you. It's a gun, man.
Oh! I knew something stupid was gonna happen.
Did he lose the gun?
It's like under the leaves there. It's there. And he left it. And he left the gun.
A walker with a gun.
Let's gather up.
Think he's gonna say anything?
Come on, Carl. I want you to stay with Jimmy.
But I want to listen.
Not this time.
Take a vote.
Does it have to be unanimous?
About majority rules.
Well, let's just see where everybody stands. Yeah, the way I see it, there's only one way to move forward.
Killing him. Right?
Yes.
Yes, we need to get the options out.
Bother to take a vote. It's clear which way the wind's blowing.
Well, if people believe we should spare him, I want to know.
Maybe just me and Glenn.
Let's just see it.
Did you confirm with Glenn?
He's not one of us. And we've lost too many people already.
How about you? Do you agree with this?
Can we just take a vote?
Well, he could be an asset. Give him a chance to prove himself.
Put him to work? We're not letting him walk around.
Put an escort on him.
Who wants to volunteer for that?
The whole time?
I will. I don't think any of us should be walking around with this guy.
We can't exactly put chains around his ankles, sentence him to hard labor.
We let our guard down, and maybe he runs off, brings back his 30 men.
Man.
So the answer is to kill him to prevent a crime that he may never even attempt? Rule of law is dead. There is no civilization.
No, there is not.
This is a young man's life. And it is worth more than a 5-minute conversation. Is this what it's come to? We kill someone because we can't decide what else to do with him. You saved him. He's been tortured. He's going to be executed. How are we any better than those people that we're so afraid of?
We can't leave any stone unturned here. We have a
So what's the
responsibility.
other
Let Rick
solution?
finish.
We haven't come up with a single viable option yet. I wish we could.
So let's work on it.
Stop it.
Please decide, either of you, both of you, but leave me out.
Okay,
Not speaking
it's
of.
fair.
Or killing him yourself. There's no difference.
All right, that's enough.
You once said that we don't kill the living.
Well, that was before the living tried to kill us.
And that's a world I don't want to live in. And I don't believe that any of you do. I can't.
I don't know, Dale. It's kind of necessary now.
No.
Let's just do what's right. Isn't there anybody else that's going to stand with me?
You have to offer, like, solutions to the risks that they're
Yeah, exactly.
proposing, too. Like, you can't just say,
Yeah.
it's morally right.
He's right.
Excuse me.
Are you all going to watch, too? No, you'll go hide your heads in your tents and try to forget that we're slaughtering a human being. Whoa, I won't be a party to it. This group is broken.
Gonna expose me like that?
What'd you say?
Oh, hey,
It's all
hey.
gonna be over soon.
What? What's gonna be over soon?
Relax.
No, no.
Oh, really? A gun? Now I'm thinking about it. The noise.
The noise, wasted ammo.
Would you like to stand or kneel?
Oh no, please, please.
I'll decide for you.
Do you have any final words?
Oh, please, please don't.
Now that we're in it, it does feel wrong, eh? Nope.
Oh, jeez.
Do it, Dad. Do it.
What is Lori doing?
Are you kidding me? What did I say? What did I say?
Oh, that's it. You gotta do it now.
Take him away. Take him away.
Oh, God. Carl, you effing up this episode. That's tough.
We're keeping him in custody for now.
I'm gonna find Dale.
He followed us. He wanted to watch.
Jeez.
I couldn't.
That's okay.
And what they have is such a luxury.
The family together?
Yeah.
I know.
Even just husband and wife, like, for him to feel that it makes sense for him to be the leader, you know what I mean? Like, he's grounded and at least he has a wife that can support him, or like, so he's not making emotional decisions, you know?
Guess.
I don't know.
Cow.
What?
Herschel said that he was rounding up cows earlier. Like they ran away.
No. They got eaten?
So it's, yeah, it's a lot of meat. Why would it stop there? If it was eating.
Good call.
Baby, stop it!
T-Dog.
Stop!
Oh, did they leave him?
Well, he's tied up. Could Dale yell out, maybe, you know?
Well, they
I mean,
heard the initial yell.
Dale. Can't bank on that. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, this is Carl's fault. This is on Carl. Oh, Dale. Oh, Dale. Oh, no. Oh, at that point, you gotta shoot Dale, right? You gotta shoot Dale.
Just put him out. Oh yeah, he would have been the closest because he's camped so far.
There's nothing you can do. Nuh-uh.
No, done.
Yeah,
But I mean, like,
even if
gotta
they fix him, it's done. He's infected.
Okay, just listen, my boys. What can we do?
It's gonna be okay.
Well, he's got good. He can run.
Can we move him?
No.
Won't make the trip.
You have to do the operation here. Glenn, get back to the...
What operation? What would Dale want here? The most human thing to do. Shoot me now, or...
His turn? No, take him out.
Yep, he recognizes the walker. No.
He didn't even say anything.
Do something.
Ask him, what do you want? Blink once, blink twice.
Always has to be him. Guess that's like the burden of leadership.
Can Andrea do it? At least say some words before he goes? I don't know. We love you? We didn't shoot him? Aww.
That's a huge leadership move too.
Yeah.
Somebody else does it too. He can't do it.
Oh, let's look at the barrel of the gun. Oh wow, he wants it, eh?
Yeah, he's bracing.
Bruh. No wonder you want to watch this today. Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
All that issue talking about Dale? All episode?
Well, I mean, I understood where he was coming from. Like, obviously, he is like the moral compass of the group, but like...
It's exactly what you said. Like, he's not made for this world. And this is like, as, you know, as barbaric as it is, it's like, it played out exactly like that. In the decisions that were made and how he went. Like, he's not made for it.
Well, I mean, I would have still thought he would go another way. Like, he didn't know that the walker was right behind him, right? Like,
Fair.
Like, if given the chance, he would have shot the walker.
I guess, yeah. I mean...
Like, if he was gonna go the way that we thought he would go, would be to let go of the kid brings his people, and then they shoot Dale. Then it's like, Dale, this is what we were talking about.
Well,
whereas this is like, this could have happened to anybody.
I guess, but like, look at the multiple times that like Andrea was pinned down. Like she's a fighter, right? Like she was.
I think he was fighting it. He was just not strong enough, like physically.
But that's part of it too, right? Like
No, but I was meaning mentally.
Sure.
Mentally, emotionally, he's not strong enough. Physically.
He's also not strong.
No, I guess not.
He's not part of this world, man.
No.
So it just caught up with him, but like, yeah, it was pretty brutal the way he goes.
Yeah, that really sucks. For such a good guy, you know? Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, I guess, when you're in this world. Walkers don't discriminate. But dang.
Yeah. An interesting...
Especially after all that, like he was fighting so hard and then...
But he got to go out the way that he wanted to go out. Like exactly what he said to Shane. Like he goes out with his values intact. Right? Like
you're right.
He like the final thing he did in this show was try to stop them from killing an innocent person.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, bigger picture, what does that mean for this world? Like, that's a different conversation, but at least for him, he could at least maybe be at peace with the fact that he didn't have to stoop to a different level and change.
True.
And if that means, like you said to Shane, like if that means that I'm not made for this world, then I'm not made for this world, and I'm okay with that.
Yo, I almost said out loud, I think he's the next to go. Because of that. Like when I was saying that.
Sure, but you thought it was going to be people.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be a walker in this episode.
Yeah.
Either him or T-Dog.
T-Dog, man. Yeah, but pretty graphic how he went. Just gonna wait.
Yeah, man, that's some old school gore stuff right there. A little taste.
Yeah, there's a little there's a theme that goes throughout this series that it's like you have to earn your death, and it's like the bigger character you are, the bigger your death is. So like of the cast that's died here, this is probably the most like we've seen of it. Like maybe Amy, sure, but this was like more graphic than that.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's something to keep in mind as we keep watching. It's like the bigger character you are, the bigger death you get, and that's that's
so
a thing.
what I'm hearing is this group will get smaller.
I mean, maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
Spoiler alert out here.
Wait, what spoiler alert? Look at this world.
Yeah, no, I know, but like I don't know how long they're gonna stay intact for.
I didn't tell you that.
Well, you told me something.
But yeah, so that's kind of just like a theme that they carry throughout the series, and they do this thing called like death parties, where it's like if it's that person's like the cast and crew, they get together and they actually like do a proper send off for that person.
And you have like a way better party the bigger your character is too.
Probably. I'm like, why would yeah, I'm sure if you're like a main person.
So Amy was like, peace. Dale was like, oh.
I think like up to this point, Dale
Dale's pretty big.
Like he played a pretty big role in this show.
For sure.
Like the moral center.
Made some impact for sure.
Right. But it does eliminate a big like I don't know, like conflict piece, because he was always the one that kind of like stopped like a bad decision from going forward, or at least like
but now this goes both ways. It can go either way now, because either like he was alive to do that before, but now that he's dead, or people are going to be like, we should honor Dale. What would Dale do? And like sometimes after people die, like some people want to honor and like honor their legacy in that way, to like have him live on. So I wonder if that's, I mean, but that's something that I'm questioning, like even for the fate of this random guy now. It's like it's like, oh, Dale's gone, finally we can do, like he was the only one standing in our way. Or is it like, man, he's gone and it makes people question now their own identity and how they want to move forward, and like they're thinking, maybe have second thoughts about their values in a world like this. But
true,
I don't know. I actually think now they should shoot him or kill
but he's out of the way.
No, not because of Dale, but because of what he said to Carl. Because he was like talking all this. He was talking all this talk to the adult.
What Randall said to Carl.
Yeah, he was talking like all this talk to the adults, saying like he's gonna be an asset, whatever, like sweet talking them. And then to Carl, he's like, "Oh, let
I'll
me
bring
go."
You guys back. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so there is definitely an allegiance to this group, which is now making me think like, okay, now you should. And like, I just hope Carl speaks up now, because he sees the consequences of his actions.
Of not saying things.
Not saying anything about the walker. If he doesn't say anything about what he heard from Randall, then that could, and they let Randall live, then that's
could have been an easier
too.
conversation. Yeah, like that round table conversation that they're having to decide.
Yeah, like I wonder if Dale knew that.
No,
if Dale knew that, would he?
No one knew it.
No, sorry. I'm saying...
Like, if he had
if
known,
he
would
had
he have
known
changed his
that,
opinion?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's intent there now. Like, if you do have allegiance to your group, it's not just by association anymore. It's like you are committed to this group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that would have changed his mind. Unless he hears it for himself. He sees the evil for himself. I don't think he would have... like, all of it is just hearsay for him.
Yeah, fair. But,
The last bit, I guess, is just the Carl of it all. You just think it's just him trying to be a grown-up and participate?
Yeah, he wants so badly. Like I said, there's nothing... His childhood's gone. It's been gone. I think the moment... Well, I was gonna say the moment Sophia went missing, like he doesn't have anyone to be a child with anymore. But even before that, like when the world was ending, like you're doing some non-childlike things at this point. You're seeing some stuff, like you're gonna grow up quick. Like he's forced to grow up quick, and there's nothing really you can do to do anything about it. I don't think. Like, what are you gonna do? Like watch cartoons? Like go watch cartoons? Go, I don't know, imaginary. Like, how can you do that when your life is constantly at risk? So I think it makes sense. Like, look at who he's surrounded by. Like he wants to be, he's around them and he wants to be like them. So you might as well just start the process, I think.
I guess,
and like
how's that? I don't know.
I don't know, like, he like no one's listening to him. No one's listening to like why he desires to do more, which is why I think he's like so secretive about the things he's doing, because he knows nobody is going to approve. No one's going to hear him out. Instead of just hearing him out and just like looking at the situation realistically and being like, okay, let's like reel you in little by little, because he could be, I know he's young, but like he could be an asset if they just prepared him, if they prepared him properly.
Yeah, but like
whereas right now they're just dismissing him, which is, I think that is exactly why he's doing what he's doing now.
But he's getting further and further from what he wants by doing this, right? Like
it doesn't matter. He doesn't know because there's no one to talk to. There's no guidance.
I mean,
that's my point.
He's talking to people.
Yeah, but they're shutting him down.
But he's also not listening. Right? He's not listening
because they're not, I don't think they're giving him opportunities. It's like, no, just don't do that. Go away. Go over there. Like, if they want to give him like an adult role, but that's not directly like on the front lines of whatever shooting, then like you can talk about that and like talk about the value of having other roles.
Sure, yeah.
That's
they can have bigger conversations, but it doesn't, I don't think a desire to do more excuses like stupidity.
He's a child, of course he's stupid.
I know, but
that's my point. It's like he needs they need to talk to him properly, teach him properly, as opposed to always dismissing him, and talk realistically with him about the situation.
But that's
they can't expect him to be a kid anymore.
No, but that's the whole thing that like Dale died for. That's the whole thing that they're battling every single day. It's like how much of this new world do you lean into? How much of the old world do you try to keep? And Carl is like the example for that.
For sure.
Right? Like, and I don't know, like I think that's probably something they deal with in every single interaction with him. And I don't know, I don't think it's realistic to be like, to treat him like an adult. In this world, like
well, it's obviously not black and white. I think there are ways to teach humanity within like what they're going through, but no one's talking to him about that. It's just like, just don't look. So he's curious, and I think that is like what I've said multiple times is like that's making him, in a stupid way, but maybe in the only way he knows how to show that he wants to be a part of it. He's just showing up in stupid ways and like putting himself at risk, the group at risk, because he just doesn't know. No one's teaching him.
We don't know what they're saying and not saying.
Well, I don't know. I'm just going based off of what we know, right?
Exactly.
That's all I can go off of.
Yeah, but
and based off of what we know.
But a lot of what you're putting out there is also conjecture. If we're only basing off what we know, we only see his actions and we see what they do say to him.
Yeah.
We don't know what's being said, right? It's just kind of like.
Well, exactly. We don't know what's being said, which is why I'm saying I'm only going off of what I am seeing. That's all I have, so that's all I can go off of. I'm not gonna make assumptions about things I don't know.
What I'm saying is you are about like what they're not allowing him to do and stuff like that. Like a lot of that was kind of assumption.
No, we saw like they're always telling him like, no, you can't be a part of this conversation. You can, not just in this episode, from previous episodes. It's like I want to do this. No, can you teach me like. I think they were showing him though how to shoot a gun.
Yeah,
so at least there's that. But yeah, he obviously wants to be a part of a whole lot more. But I mean, like, also, I guess to give grace over the situation, like no one's been in this situation before. So everyone, you can see it in other areas of their life is like they're just rolling with the punches. Like there's no prep to create a system or a hierarchy of ways of doing things, or
which
like
is ridiculous to me.
the right way. Yeah, at this
like
point,
you've been in it for months. You've been with this group and you've seen so many problems. Like you still don't have a system for decision making.
Yeah.
Like it's so like you don't have like basic things like for like if something goes wrong, where are the cars? Are they pointed outward so that we can just get in the car and go out? Like things like that. I was like,
well, I don't know.
So yeah,
maybe they do
that, and I think the biggest thing with Carl is Lori. Like when I see him go to places, I'm not necessarily so mad at him. I'm not like where is she? Like she's like taking care of him and looking after him, and literally we see in scenes like she takes him and brings him somewhere, and the next scene he's out and away. I'm like, what are you doing? And I don't know. She's just very like frustrating for me. And obviously, a lot of it like those conversations don't have to come from anywhere else other than parents. Like whatever.
Sure.
If other people steer him wrong, I mean, they're not he's not their responsibility, right? And even in this messed up world, they still have that same relationship, and it's. And the only reason I'm saying Laura is because, like, obviously Rick is doing so much other stuff, and I don't know what Lori does.
She's cooking and cleaning.
Yes, yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
They're sharing those tasks
Those rolls,
with the
laundry.
women. Yeah.
But yeah, at night though, yeah, she should be keeping an eye on her boy, especially during that. Like that's about to happen. You want to make sure Carl stays close to you for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. That whole family is freaking frustrating.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. And I think that the thing too is like I said, I think it was in the previous episode, like there's still 24 hours in a day. Like, why aren't you having conversations?
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. It's like you don't need to be sharpening your axe all day. I don't know. Like these walkers.
It's fine to have like a few people on guard, like in shifts, sure, but like not all.
I'm just like
of you.
surprised it's not like being a priority. Yeah, it's not a priority to have conversations about whatever plans, systems.
Yeah, it should always be planned.
And all that, because then it'll make way less work when an emergency or a crisis is happening. But yeah, anyways, the whole Carl thing, I think for that they're also just rolling with the punches. Obviously, they're only addressing situations when things blow up and not like checking in to see how he's doing to avoid situations like those. Anyways, R.I.P. Dale.
Got what was coming. Alright, we'll wrap this one here. Yeah, well, hopefully you enjoyed watching this one. I honestly cannot remember what happens in these next two episodes. There's 2 more left in this season, and we'll jump right into the third. But yeah, hope you enjoyed watching this one. See you next week. Peace.